Hello everybody, welcome back to a brand new video. Today, I'm going to be showing you how I grew my ERLC server from 200 members to over 3,000 members. Growing an ERLC server is hard. There are thousands of servers competing for players and every owner thinks they need more advertising or more partnership. But after helping grow a Los Angeles server from around 200 members to over 3,000 members, I learned that most server owners are focused on the wrong thing. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly what worked for us, what did not work, and the biggest mistake that keep ERLC servers from growing. So if you're a server owner, staff member, or somebody who's thinking about starting a server, make sure you watch this entire video because some of these tips can really change how your server grows. Stop focusing on member count. The first thing I want to talk about is member count. A lot of servers become obsessed within the Discord, seeing that Discord go from 100 to 500 to 1,000 members. But here's the truth. Having 3,000 members mean absolutely nothing if only 10 of them are active. I've seen servers with 5,000 members that struggle to get a session started. And I've seen servers with only 500 members consistently filling their sessions because their community is active. So before you even think about getting more members, focus on keeping the members that you already have. If someone joins your server and have a good experience, they're most likely to come back and recommend their friends to server. And if they come back, yeah, like I said, they might tell their friends to come. But that's why don't be obsessed with your member count. Keep going consistently, be consistent with your sessions and all that. Why partnerships don't really work? One biggest mistake I've seen is owners always relying on partnerships to think they're growing their server. Now don't get me wrong, partnerships are completely useless. Being respectful. They're not going to magically grow your server. They're going to look at half of the members have the partnership channels muted. Heck, every server I join I have the partnership muted I have the partnership channel muted. They are filled with hundreds of advertisements and not one of them that sticks out. Every day people post ads and they disappear within minutes. Most members mute the channels, completely ignore them. During our growth, partnerships were probably one of the smallest contributors. It just wasted people, wasted the roles. All that you were getting out of that is just one little member. That's the reputation. They'll probably leave within a minute. We still accept. We will still accept it, but we won't really rely on them. If your entire growth strategy is posting partnership ads and hoping people will join, you're going to be disappointed. The reality is that partnership should be a bonus, not your main source of growth. Like I said, you won't be getting no members out of it. Sponsor ads. Let's be honest. I'm going to be honest. Let's talk about sponsor ads. This is one of the things that actually help us go. Buying a sponsor ad inside of ERLC here. Buying the sponsor ad inside of ERLC is actually worth it. I've been seeing growth within the most actual server. It's worth the 1,200 Robux. Because once you get that and you get a full session, you're going to get a queue going in. They're going to see it. They're going to get a queue. They're going to start joining it more and more. The bigger it is, the bigger isn't always the better. Just because you got more members doesn't mean you're going to get a full server, like I said in the beginning. Some community have thousands of members in it, but no activity. So before you spend the money on advertising, look how actually active your community is. If you get in a full session, you don't need the sponsor ad. If you barely get in it, I recommend the sponsor ad immediately. Once you get that, you're going to get some growth in your community. Do Discord checks. Get them in the Discord. You're going to get some communities active in it. Small communities active always outperform the giant ones. I've seen this before. And for example, not calling them out, Los Angeles Roleplay by Walk. They used to have been active almost every single time they get a full session. See, look, they get a full session too because they're not relying on sponsored ads. I don't even think they got a sponsored ad. Let me see. They don't even got a sponsored ad. They relying on the community because once they did it multiple times, when I was staffed there, I seen multiple growth within the sponsored ad. We grew almost thousands of members. Now they were 18,000 members plus. So that really made a huge difference towards the community. So take it from Rock and take it from me as a server owner. Buy a sponsor ad and get the active staff. Don't buy a sponsor ad if you don't only staff member. Wait till you had a good performing rate of staff members. You had almost, let's say, 20, 30 plus staff members as active. Then you think about buying the sponsor ad. Because even if you get 4, then you will. It was the sponsor. So it was be posting ad. I see a lot of this. I see y'all post y'all advertisement inside the PLC Discord. It helps a lot, especially if you know how to bring the user in. If you know you need an HR or senior HRs, post hiring senior HRs to HRs. I'm telling you, you're gonna get some growth. I did this multiple times, and a lot of people started joining, and that's what really helped my growth in the server. There are tons of Discord servers where servers can post that advertise their community. ERLC advertisement, ERLCX, I believe OMB owns it. You can post your advertising, you can get a Melanie. A lot of different platforms you can post on your community on. The key is making your advertising stand out. Don't just be in that bland, long read of line. Nobody's gonna read it. Trust me. If I seen a long line of like advertisement, just advertising yourself, I'm not gonna read it. I'm gonna skip past it, and that's it. Use good graphics when you're making your banners. Don't just copy everybody. Actually use good banners. Take your time. Go to a design server. It's gonna be worth the Robux. You're gonna pay a lot of Robux, but it's gonna be worth it though. Trust and believe me, it's gonna be worth it. When you show off your staff and show off your sessions, always show off your sessions. You get good roleplay. Take a picture of it, post it in the media channel. They're gonna spread it out saying that's a good session. Come and join. They're joining because they think the server can offer something better than other hundreds of servers. So please take the time and post good banners and make your advertisement stand out. All right, now this is the important part. The biggest things that go outside of sessions. This is the important part. Sessions. If I had 1.2 reason why the server grew from around 200 to over 3,000 members, is because of cost of session. Think about the new players' perspective. They join your Discord, they join your Roblox server, and they only see 2 people online. You think they stay in? Probably not. But if they join, they see a full session, active law enforcement, active civilians, dispatch, and roleplay is happening everywhere. Suddenly the server looks alive. And that's what keeps people around. The more you're active your server looks, the more they want to roleplay. That's why we focus heavily on hosting sessions. Not once a week, not whenever staff felt like we hosted sessions consistently. Some sessions may go good. Some sessions may have 0 people. Some sessions may have full servers. But please be consistent with your sessions. No matter what you gonna succeed if you continue going. You learn from your mistakes. Oh, this session flopped because we didn't have enough staff. This session flopped because it was a mass RDM. Learn from your mistakes. You know that, fix it. Not like I said, host consistent sessions. Host sessions consistently. People know when to expect them. Set a set time. Hey, in the session channel, we gonna see sessions around this time, this day, that time on the weekend, and go on. Then people can really say, oh, they're consistent with their session. I want to come back. And because they know when to expect, they gonna keep coming back, like I said. And that's what's good about growing a server here. And that's what really took our server to the max here. All right. Now, this is the important part. This is what people really do, because I know there's a little season going around where people alternate sessions. Let's talk about people that they don't. Alternate sessions. For those who don't know, some community use alt accounts during sessions to make their server look more alive. Does it work? Technically, yes. It's boost your player count. If a player sees 15 people instead of 5 people, the server appears more active, but I don't recommend relying on it, because alts don't build real community. Real players build real community. If the growth depends on internally alt accounts, eventually people are going to notice, and even worse, you're creating fake activity instead of real activity. If you use a couple off to help a session get started, that's one thing, but a long-term goal should always attract more players. That creates real growth. Don't rely on alt accounts. Always use real player activity. Hey, we get full most of these time, but a few alt accounts before the session gets full is good. Like 1 or 2, maybe 3 or 4, but 5 of them, the max should be at least 5. Do not use 5 over 5 alts, or it's gonna look bad. Alright. Staff activity matters. Another thing that helps the community grows is what's having active staff. Nothing kills a community faster than inactive leadership. Just because you own and you think you doesn't supposed to do, that's all your deputy directs and all that. You're supposed to help out no matter what it is. If reports aren't being handled, they leave. They think the staff is like incomparable. They don't do nothing. Sessions aren't being hosted, they're being left. They're gonna see this dead community, they're gonna be like, a session never is gonna happen, I'm gonna go ahead and leave. Your staff team and your leadership team sets the tone for the entire community. When members see active staff helping people engaging within the community, they're most likely to stay and come back. Good staff don't just moderate; they build a community. That doesn't mean go out there and be strict on them. Have a little fun. Don't be as strict as a lot of these servers. Have fun, but set that tone for the community. All right. What did we What did we do to go from 200 to 3,000 members? So exactly what we did, focusing on going from 200 to over 3,000 members. We focused on consistency. We started being more. We stand for our word. What we said, we got it done. We focus on hosting a lot of sessions. We may host 2 a day, 1 a day, but we focus on community consistently hosting sessions. We consistently advertise. We bought paid ads. We put it inside the PLC, hire HR, hire the recruitment team, and we bought the sponsor ad in game. We improved this. We actively improve the server. Every day is something new getting added. We put it on the channel so people can look at it. We interacted with the members. We went in the channel chat. We started talking. We went inside of the civilian, asked how the server what we can do better. We recruited quality staff. We don't just hire. We don't hire anybody. We actually hire staff that has quality, like something to improve that helps us with our activity here. And over time, those small improvements added up. There wasn't a secret trick. My bad. There wasn't some magic partnership. There wasn't a hidden growth method. It's simply doing the right things over and over and over again. And that's what most server owners don't want to hear. Growth takes time. But if you stay consistent, you eventually see results. If you are trying to grow an ERLC server, my biggest piece of advice is stop looking for shortcuts. Focus on creating a community that people actually want to be a part of. Because at the end of the day, growth doesn't come from advertising. It doesn't come from partnership. It doesn't come from Discord member counts. It doesn't come from building a server worth joining. That's what it comes from, building a server that's worth joining. If you enjoyed today's video or found it helpful, make sure you leave a like, subscribe, and comment down below how many members your server currently has. And if you want more video on server management, staffing, leadership, and growing communities, let me know. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.